Tony, there has been a decline of approximately 30% in the classic over the past 9 hours. What gives with the cost? Will there be another upswing? Where do we need to look? And what kinds of things are we looking for? All sorts of topics are covered in this film. Jumping right into this, classic upgrade for Terra is the best option. The all-time high on CoinMarketCap was only yesterday, and as you may remember, it was somewhere around the 3.3 USD mark. To get to the 2.2 mark, we've had to cut down significantly. For what reason, then, is this occurring? A market correction, in my opinion, is all that this is. From where we were a week ago, it's clear that we've risen by well over 200%. This has occurred despite relatively little market fluctuations. There was a baby here, and then another baby here. However, I anticipate a precipitous drop in price at this point. There are a lot of folks buying cheaply to cash in on their earnings. A lot of people are freaking out as they watch the price suddenly decrease. It would appear that we have reached some potential support levels. The prior degree of opposition and support was extremely low. It's a classic between these two areas covering a total of 4 countries. So it appears that we have attempted to locate support for the currency. And what this indicates is something that I have said in several videos, that once we have a massive surge up, the price will likely remain very stable for a few weeks. The price will bounce around the support and resistance band until it either breaks to the downside or, as I expect, the upside. After 2 weeks have passed and the band, or these catalysts have actually materialized, we are witnessing a simple purchase the rumor or FOMO pump here. And I do believe that the closer we get to that burn date, initially what looks like on September 12th, when the burn is going to be implemented on the chain, and then the 1.2% burn itself will be implemented a couple of days, most likely a week after that date, on around about September 19th, because we then need a parameter change proposal to set the burn number to 1.2%. Starting September 12th, it will be on chain with no burning at all. A week later, we'll adjust the burn to out 1.2%. If we keep going at this rate, with the daily transaction volume of roughly $2 billion, and if the fear of missing out, FOMO cranks back up as the burn is about to happen, we would be burning hundreds of billions of tokens every day or every couple of days for Terra Classic. And I believe that's what all this anxiety over missing out is anticipating. The market seems to be searching for a stable floor. Over the previous few days, we've clearly been able to go above the 2.5 threshold. Around the 2, 0 and 2, 7 marks, we managed to get beyond this barrier. None of them have been within our grasp thus far. Therefore, the price you were paying just collapsed as it sought out a key support level. I anticipate a great deal of volatility inside this range over the next week to 1.5 weeks. Nothing too crazy is going to happen, in my opinion. Around the 3.1 price point, we should expect to see some fresh buyers and sellers enter the market. As you can see right here before we went totally parabolic, it's going to be another significant level of resistance like this 1.6 level was around here. In this case, I anticipate the same thing to happen. Our progress will halt for the next 2 weeks. Furthermore, considerably loftier long-term price projections may become available if we can once again break through this 3-year level. Obviously, assuming everything works out as expected, we are witnessing a sell-off, but it is encouraging that we are finding some kind of support. In my opinion, this is fantastic for your health. The course of action being taken here is simply one step in a larger drive upwards. To repeat, if all our catalysts work as expected, nothing will have changed. In other words, Binance is still using the burn. The date hasn't even started yet I can feel the heat. The staggering daily transaction volume continues to impress. As far as I can tell, the price drop is due only to the fact that it recently reached an all-time high, prompting investors to cash out their holdings. This is, of course, a healthy and natural practice for any investor who doesn't want to be held hostage by skyrocketing prices. So this is just folks cashing in on their pump profits and probably trying to find support ahead of the next possible push-up or leg up in the price we can make in the next few weeks to a month. There has never been a better opportunity to get involved with Tesla Classic. The catalyst and the community are all in place. Do tell me what you find out. Below, you can share your thoughts on anything. If we are able to break this level of resistance in the coming weeks, I do believe we will experience another upward bounce. With current transaction volumes in the billions of dollars, it will be fascinating to see what some of the higher price targets would be and what those range numbers might be. On the other hand, if you find a like in this film, I expect you to subscribe. To those of you who must remain within these walls, fear not. Each day, we will bring you the latest information regarding Turner Classic Movies. Good luck and delight in your day, everyone. Finally, I wish you the best of luck with your assets and part ways.